Hello and good day. This is Jim Pettibone again. We're continuing our discovery of Nevada. We'll be taking a ventilation shaft from Ely to Jackpot, Nevada. And we'll be driving our Kenworth T680 duty day cabin. 370 horsepower, 1,350 foot-pounds of torque, and a 10-speed transmission with no retarder. Again, we're driving company trucks. We're halfway to having a truck of our own. But part of that is because I have been taking just little short jobs, too. Okay, so let's look at our truck. There we go. Oh, here we are. Where are we? Plaster & Sons. Got our little ventilation shaft down there. Let's see if we can get... No, this is kind of a really horrible... This is going to be a night run. Expected arrival about 1 o'clock in the morning. So what we're going to do... let's see. Start the engine. Good gear. I'm going to drive it from outside here just so I get a... See if I can pull it out a little bit farther to get a better view of the truck. Get a better picture shot here. We'll try that. And we'll set, let's take it out of gear and set our emergency, set our parking brake. Hard to say. Oh. There we go. Get a better shot? Not really. How about if we... No, we're not going to get much better shot than this. So, there's our shot. Okay. So let's hop back in the cab. Let's adjust our fuel. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's put her in gear. Take off the parking brake. Let's proceed to go here. Almost kind of confusing with the extra mirror up there, but let's see. Is that number... That one, that one, that one, there. There, we got rid of that mirror. Continuing along with this part of driving in Nevada. Kind of, I've been through here. Of course, it was in 1975. I could have gone. I could still go. No. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I was originally got out of Fort Carson, Colorado. I went down to Prescott, Arizona. And things didn't exactly pan out the way they were supposed to there. And I had a 63 Dodge Dart GT that I had bought for like $200 from a junkyard. Come on, there we go. And I was supposedly to get rid of that in Prescott. But the other thing that I was supposed to pick up another vehicle there, and well, the whole thing fell apart. I decided to drive the 63 Dodge Dart GT back up to Seattle, and through a series of errors, broken down parts, pieces falling off the car, I was finally able to get back to Seattle with it. But it was a rather trying journey. I lost the back tires in Kingman, Arizona, so I had to have the tires replaced in Kingman. Oh, these brakes are just... I ran out of gas outside Las Vegas, and I was trying to get the next town up, and I don't remember what it was. I wound up hitching a ride to a local ranch, as they're called. What don't you... Gee, oh, don't you... prostitution is legal in Las Vegas. And they have what they call just ranches out there, and it was something that hadn't even dawned on me. And I got a gas can and 5 gallons of gas for $25. Went back to my car, hitched a ride back to the car. I could have stopped back and got a $20 deposit for the can, but I just spent almost half the day there and standing alongside the car in the desert, watching the occasional vehicle go by. Got my car going, fueled up the tank in the little town that whatever it was I was going to. Continued along, heading into Ely. I spun the front U-joint in the car, going up the mountains outside of Ely. Hitchhike into town. Actually caught a ride with a trucker who was trying to avoid the scales because he was driving a Freightliner with a load of steel. He was overweight. He was trying to avoid all the scales. Got into Ely, spent the night in a motel in Ely. Hitchhiked back out to the car, pulled the drive shaft off, hitchhiked back into town, and there was a gas station there, and I don't remember brand offhand, but the guys were very friendly. They were helpful. They let me use their tools and equipment to fix the drive shaft. And I went hitchhiked back out to the car with the drive shaft, hooked it up, lost a bolt on the shackles that hold the rear part of the drive shaft in. It was dark by the time I got it back on. There was just no way I could find the bolt. I didn't have a flashlight. It was working in the dark. And going back through Ely, I spun the drive shaft off because of that bolt missing, so I had to spend the night in my car in Ely until the next morning when the gas station opened. So it was the days before 24-hour gas stations. Got the bolt, got my rear end all put together, headed out. And another memorable part of the trip was going in towards Jackpot. Probably 2 or 3 hours outside of Jackpot. And I don't know, I can't remember what the road's like here, but basically it's just a straight narrow piece of road at that time. And this adventure, I was tired of dealing with stuff. So basically I had the car pretty much pegged. And I was doing between 100 and 120 miles an hour. And ever so slowly, this dot appeared in my rearview mirror. Kept getting bigger, and guy passed me. He was driving a semi, and I was still somewhere in the neighborhood of about 110. So he didn't pass me like I was standing still, but it didn't take very long for him and his 40-foot trailer or whatever to get around me. Oh, slowed down too much. So he flew by me and went on his merry way and left me in his rear view. A little farther along into Idaho, it was a 4-speed that it was a 4-speed that was in there. They converted it from something. I think they put a different transmission in. And somewhere in Idaho, and I don't remember where it was, small town, coming out of the hills, shifting gears, I sheared the cotter pins that were holding all the gear shift mechanisms together, all the link arms. So I was stuck in a single gear. Pulled into the gas station there in the little town, and it was Saturday or Sunday, and they were closing up shop, and you know, we'll help you in the morning, but not gonna do anything for you now. We're going home. And I asked about parts and stuff, and they said, well, there's a Western Auto down the street there that you can get some parts from. They're open for another couple hours. So I jacked the car up, crawled underneath. Found out what I needed, went to the Western Auto store, bought a bag of an assortment of cotter pins. Put my linkage back together. Went merrily down the road another 100 miles or so, and my starter fell out. That was truly, I guess, the most bizarre part of the starter falling out was I was never able to get it back in. For the duration of the time I owned the car, I had to use a jack handle and a thumb starter to start the car up. Until the day I traded it in, Jackpot discovered. Till the day I traded that car in, that was the only way I could get that car started. Use a scissors jack handle that had a little kind of hook on it that I could lift the starter up. I could never find bolts that would fit, and I could never get it properly aligned. And after I traded it in, I told them, there's a problem with the starter. You guys are, you have to work on it. And I think 2 days after I traded it in, the car was sitting at the bottom, or right by the street, where they had tried to compression start it. And didn't quite make it. And it sat there for 3 or 4 days. Until they just had a tow truck come and get it. I never saw it on the lot. So I don't know whether they had a tow truck come and get it, or you're running out of fuel. What have I got? Oh, I got 117 miles left. I can definitely get this parking job done here. Okay. So, 15 points for just pulling up there. 90 points for pulling up alongside the barn. We'll do it. This barn's a nasty place to park. Especially alongside. Because it's got that trailer sitting right there that you have to wiggle around to get in. It's not a straight back in. Okay. I know there's no way I'm going to be able to do this with mirrors. So, turn on our four-way flashers, put in reverse. Have to back it up there to get it past the trailer. You don't want your truck getting hung up in it. Turn a little bit more and start heading it in there. So we want to wiggle at the last minute. Get the truck around it. Okay, they take it. We'll do it. Take it out of gear, set the parking brake, turn off the four-way flashers. Let's press T. Oh, wait a minute. Before we press T, let's take a look and see. Can we see? Ah, pretty darn close. Okay. Press T. See how we done. We done did excellent. 218 miles, almost 5 hours, 46 gallons of fuel. Made $2,794 and 266 experience points. Okay. That's another drive for the day. If you like what you're watching, subscribe. I thank you for watching, and we'll do it again here in a day or two.